Hey, this is Ree here. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate everyone. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. It really helps me a lot. And don't forget to check out my website, paradoxastrology.com. I can help you with anything. And if you would like more exclusive occult videos that I don't post on YouTube, consider subscribing to my Patreon. Okay, I just wanted to make this really quick video because I've been working with Kali in tantric, and I've been getting a lot of very deep information from working with Kali. Kali is an aspect of your subconscious. So when you work with these mantras and you work with the goddesses within, you start unlocking aspects of yourself that you actually didn't realize were there. So I'm getting a lot of insight. And one insight I did get is now Kali is within everybody. Kali is a very fierce goddess. She represents the birthing process because it's like you're all comfortable, right, in the womb and everything's all good, but then all of a sudden you're pushed out. And now it's time to be born. And that could be very scary. And so it represents those aspects. Kali is time. Kali knows when it's time, it's time. You can't say it's not time with Kali. I've had things where I didn't know what to do, and after doing the mantras, it's like, yeah, it's time to do this. And my ego is afraid, doesn't want to do it, but understands, yeah, we have to do this now. So Kali is very fierce in that way. There's a female saint that was born very awakened, and she had the aspects of Kali, and Kali actually saved her many times. If you get very in touch with Kali, she can project herself into physical form where others can see it and protects you. This may sound very far-fetched for some, but this is actually how the universe really works. And so the projection actually saved her. This has happened to many people. Now, when you really go deep with the practices, now, even if you didn't do the practices, Kali is within you. It's different aspects. It's your Kundalini energy. It's all your chakras. She represents all the goddesses. So all the goddesses are aspects of Kali. I realized that this is just a quick story about how Kali saved me one time. Like some of you know, I was human trafficked by a couple people, and that's how I got to Toronto, because I was rapping, I was doing all my music, and then I met someone and I needed to make money. I wasn't making money from my music yet, and I wanted to be a performer. So I was offered someone to help me become a dancer, and I thought that this was me being an entertainer, and then realized later on that, well, very soon, quickly, that I was being human trafficked as a dancer. And it wasn't about dance, and it was completely nude, and I didn't know that. So there's a lot of things that blindsided me, and then all of a sudden all my money's being taken, and I didn't know that was going to happen. So Kali did save me. So once I started figuring out what was going on and I wanted to leave, the person threatened me and said, you know, I'm going to get girls to come here and cut off all your hair and do this to you, and you're going to get beat up, and all of these things, right? Threatening me. And I'm not a violent person at all, but I will defend myself if I have to. I am Critica Moon, so that part will switch on sometimes. I had a human trafficker who beat me every day. I never laid hands on him because I don't ever want to hurt somebody. That's like not in me to hurt somebody. If I absolutely have to, I will, but it's really, really hard for me to hurt someone because I see everyone as a reflection of myself, of the God consciousness. And so this one time, the things he was saying and started saying, you know, you're this and you're that, and started putting me down and started saying all these people are going to attack you and all of this, and something snapped in my brain, and I felt this energy come over me, and I knew it wasn't really me. It was another aspect of me that I've never known before, and I just jumped up and grabbed him by the throat like this and started choking him. And I have never done that in my life. I was so shocked. It happened for like a few seconds, and then I stopped, and I was so shocked, and he was completely shocked. Couldn't believe that, you know, I'm like 5'3". I'm like 120 pounds, a small person. So he couldn't even believe that I would try to do that to him. And he was in shock. He didn't even try to do anything back because he was in complete shock. For years, I was like, what is that? That was not me. It's like something came over me that was so fierce that was like, this is not gonna happen, and I'm gonna protect you. And it was Kali. Now I know it was Kali. And those aspects are within you. So you never have to be afraid of anything, even if you're a small woman, even if you're a small man, you don't have any muscles or anything like that. It doesn't matter. Your physical strength doesn't matter. People access Kali when mothers see their kids trapped under a vehicle and they're able to all of a sudden lift it. We've all heard stories like that. That is your Kali energy. That's your Kundalini energy that will rise, and you can do anything. You can do the impossible. So these aspects are within you. And sometimes it takes a very critical moment for that to come out, for you to realize that it's there. Kali is depicted with the head, the severed head, which represents the ego, but it's also defeating your enemies. So I thought it was very weird that I chose to go and try to grab someone's throat and suffocate them, getting rid of the head, which is the depiction of Kali. So I remember looking up so many books, demons, different things. I'm like, do I have a demon in me and all this stuff? And no, it was just the fierce aspect within you. So remember that you can access these things. If you're in terrible situations or dark situations, all this resides in you. Even if you haven't done the mantras, you have to just look within, and sometimes it will just come up and save you. That's just a small story. I've had a lot of crazy experiences, but I thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.